Phasmo on Gaming Twitch.tv. Long time no see on this Phasmo game because I haven't been playing it just recently. There have been a lot of marathons going on my YouTube channel.
Welcome back.
There is a week of marathons coming right up as well, but oh shoot. Technical difficulties here, sorry I pressed the wrong button. Go back to the game. There you go. Anyway, I'm not doing the weekly challenge, I'm not doing any challenge at all, no, I'm not doing the weekly things or not. And if you look, I'm not moving this level, because I'm always on custom, because I've got friendly ghosts on at all time, because of this. I have got 3 evidence. Oh, wait, this is my custom 2, I need a custom 1, because the custom 1 is my friendly ghost on. 0 evidence given. I will be explaining the evidences as well, so I might just do my 3 evidences anyway, but I don't know. I want to share my thoughts and things on this game while playing the game, and also show you I want to completely show you how you use the sound sensors, because I believe still there's one stream that I watch. I'm not got anything against him. I'm not going to try and he thinks it's crap. It's up to him, but I'm trying to show people, and it's my way, and it's up to other people as well. Like I said, I'm not going to force anyone to do it, but I think sound sensors are so OP. Especially if you have got, like, if you're, like, deaf in one ear, where you can't hear the ghost properly. So you might hear the ghost one end, but you can't hear it the other end. Like me, I only can hear from my right, so if the ghost throws something from my left, I might get a bit confused, because it will, I'll still hear on my right a little bit, but I won't exactly know where on the left it would have come from. So that's what I want to do. That'll be in the late stage. But let's go and hop into some other evidence right now. I'm going to stay in the menu screen for a while. Let's go and say hello to YouTube, and let's no on this escape. As you can see, I'm not doing special. Now I don't know what other things it got here. They haven't got all of the things, but look at this. So they got the complete dots done. Actually, that could possibly go on the ceiling. Would be nice if it could. Now I've got the new Phasmo in, yeah, got the new EMF. But however, I've seen the new Phasmo, the tier 3 Phasmo, is not as good as that one. Well, it's basically about the same one as we got now, but a bit faster. Which I think that's one thing that I'm going to be talking about as well. Don't worry about that. I don't get. So these are the old smudges. So what will the new smudge be, and how would you work that one? I'll have to take a drink because I think I got hair in my mouth. I like that candle. I wonder if this candle will not go out in the rain. I hope so. That'd be a massive upgrade. To me, these lighters look vintage. The nose. I'm not sure. They do. Anyway, let's go and say hello to YouTube real quick, and let's. Come on, let's go and get the music started. Don't know how I'm going to do this because I could do it from here. I might need Steam open for this as well, so I might have to have the display thing on. Let's go and say hello to YouTube right now. Let's get going. Hello YouTube and welcome back to Phasmo on Game Nation. Today I'm going to be doing my ideas on new equipment that are actually some new equipment already that I've already seen. We've already seen 4 new end items that's been totally reworked with all 3 tiers done. So let's go and hop straight into it. We're going to first go on the dots, then the freezing, then the EMF, then the EV. So let's go and say hello to YouTube. Oh yeah, I was going to take a sip. Let's take a sip now. So, without further ado, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for every video, and let's get into the game. Let's go. And we're going to do a couple of missions as well today. First of all, let's talk about dots. Obviously, they haven't put the new Phasmo or the new EMF in there yet, so unfortunately, that's unfortunate. So, let me get a better angle. Here, these are the new dots here in the corner. I really wish I could get a closer view, but this here, these dots here, let me get a closer view now. These are what we're going to start off with first in the new start. So with the level we work coming up in July, we're going to have a complete level reset, and all the equipment will go into tier 1 mode. We're going to just have these basic dots here. This is the tier 1 dots that we're going to be using. The second one is going so that's like a handheld one that we're going to be using, which is going to take inventory slot up, but don't worry, only tier 1 that does that. Tier 2 is the dots that we're familiar with now, where you can place it. Tier 3 is more advanced, where it moves with the ghost. But to me, I would like to see more advanced one, like where it can go on the ceiling. But I'm not sure because of lights as well, because you have scene lights on there as well, so it's going to be probably a little harder to do that. Okay. Now, I really love, and they're actually reworking that where it's like the ghost is more visible rather than as it is now. It's like transparent outline, green outline figure. Let's quickly move on to the temperatures. This looks cool. I like this one here. It looks very old, and like the old vintage one looks very vintage. However, the new ones here, these ones are all what we're familiar with now. They are going to get a rework. Instead of like it counting up automatically, it's going. We actually got to press it to update it. That's going to be a little bit hard, and it's going to get a little bit getting used to. But tier 3 isn't on here, but however, I do think it needs a rework, tier 3 one. I do not like tier 3 ones at all. Tier 3 ones are basically like tier 2, but where you have to click it to update it, but it's a bit faster. However, even though the tier 3 is a bit faster than tier 2 ones of clicking, and it's still basically near the same kind of item on that one, but a bit faster. What? And that's tier 3. And to me, that's not what tier 3 is all about. Tier 3 is something absolutely better than tier 2. And it's got to be better than all of them. So my idea for the tier 3 Phasmo is a Phasmo cam. So basically, what you use is almost like a tablet. It could be like a phone or a tablet in the way where you lift up, you take it with you, walk around the house, and you find the cold spots on the actual camera, not through this. And it's automatic. So the Phasmo with the Phasmo cam is automatic. Rather than this one, it is automatic, but you have to click and stop. But with tier 3, they could have it fully automatic on the Phasmo cam. But it's gonna be slow. That's what I want. So I'll probably get up. So what I'll probably do, unless they change the tier 3 Phasmo into a Phasmo cam, then I'll stay on tier 2 Phasmos for now, because there's no point. I might just go on one siege system and siege one time, just so I can get up to the next. So I can see how the tier 3, because I do want to have a test of every tier 3 item, so I'll just test how it works. But I'll probably just siege you. I can do that again. Anyway, down to next into the list of lying across. I'll explain more about it later. Is the EMF. Tell you what, the EMF is so good. I've got to say, this is what I was envisioned. The analog EMF. I knew they were going to add an analog EMF because, of course, with the EMF, the only old vintage one is the analog one. So I knew that was going to be like an analog EMF for the tier 1. Tier 2 is what we got used to now. Tier 3 can pick up 3 EMFs in one go. Now, will that help me? I don't think so. That'll probably just get me confused. It might get some people confused, but I'm going to give the tier 3 a go. It might be helpful, but if it starts getting me confused, like I said, once I siege, I'm going to go back to tier 2, like I'm all about. Maybe if they had, like, different colours of, like, for different EMS values, then I might be okay, but might get me confused, I don't know. So, that's the EMF by way. So, the tier 1 and tier 2 will work the same, but tier 3 will have 3 values in different, can set 3 different EMFs in 3 different areas, and it will have like a little compass as well. But there you go, that's the EMF. Now next, what we got on the devlog is the actual EV. So EV here. Let me just crouch. This is what we got now. If you look here, these glow sticks, and we got these glow sticks and this EV light here. We got them 2 in the game already. However, after the level reset, we're only going to have the glow sticks, right? And then tier 1 is going to be glow sticks, which I was. This is because some of the things that when I knew that they were going to do a tier list on the equipment, I thought, I kind of knew which ones are going to be old. So like with the glow sticks, I knew this would be tier 1. Obviously, and then tier 2 is going to be this one, and tier 3 is going to be the big one. Now, what really would be nice if you could actually... To me, I really wish they had a tier 4. Because you could add an ultra spectrum in the fingerprint. But I'm okay with tier 3 or that. It'd be okay, it'd be fine. I can get used to it And the tier 3 is way better than the tier 2. Well, this one, they're reworking this. I hope they do adjust the brightness, because at the moment the brightness is just in your hand and it just looks weird. So they need to put the brightness back on there so it views out all and then goes dim. But also, this one, after rework of the glow sticks, they're going to make it so that you can shake it to get a bit more life out of it, which is even better than the one that we got now is good, but still not good enough. It's okay in terms of things, and they rework in the fingerprints. So, actually, let me tell you what. So, the fingerprints and the footsteps are completely getting reworked. The fingerprints and the footsteps will now be combined into the ultraviolet. So, all the ghosts that don't have well, I don't know how to say it. Hold on. Let's think how I can explain it. So all the ghosts that have fingerprint evidence will now be converted to ultraviolet evidence. Which that basically, hope you know what I'm saying. So basically what that means is and the change in from, so in here you have the evidence of let's get rid of that. Evidence of fingerprints. That is going to be changed to ultraviolet. So basically what ultraviolet means, it'll cover fingerprints and footsteps both at once. So if I go, so it means all the ghosts that have fingerprints, like the Phantom, Poltergeist, Banshee, Jinn, Demon, Hantu, Goya, Myling, Abarki and Mimic, all of them will be able to do UV footsteps. However, I do not know, so all the ghosts that don't, except for the Wraith, will all have salt interaction. However, there is something that I want them to do with the Wraith, which I will explain a little while later. This one will be a bit longer. This one will let the fingerprint stay for a bit longer before this theory. That's what it is. So right. I thought the tier 1 sound centers will be the old wall sound centers, but obviously not. Anyway, let's move on to, I don't know which item is going to be next, but let's move on to the right book. This, well, to me, I don't know how they're going to explain some of these items, because like, this rhyme book here, it's old. Obviously you got a pencil, so what are you going to do? Can you rub it out? Or can you use it? I don't know what is going to be special about this one. To this one, to this one. I do not know, except for they're different sort of pens. So I don't know about them, but I know that notepad is tier 1, that's tier 2, that's tier 3. And to be honest, I don't mind going to tier 3 on this item, depending on the description of it. So, and same with the spirit box and the video cam. Now, I've got no other video cam to show you. I hope the old one comes back. That'd be so cool if they add the old one back. But this one here, I'm not sure. Maybe it's gonna be like, oh, that's good. Maybe it's gonna be like something like a big movie camera. Obviously, it can't be a big movie camera because obviously it takes too much space. So it's gonna be better than that one. Maybe 4K. Maybe that's HD and the other one's 4K, maybe. Anyway, that's what basically, there's nothing about the video camera yet. And I don't know how, they are going to add the green night vision back, but I don't know which tier. I don't know whether that's going to be tier 1 or tier 3. I think the grey one will stay with tier 2. Same with spirit box. What is going to be the tier 1 spirit box? Is that going to be like an analog one? And what I don't get about this one is an SB11 spirit box, but how does it work? Because with this one, you got, with the tier 2 one, you got the a ghost symbol on that comes on. How do you know whether the ghost is talking to you? Now, obviously, I could look online to see how these work, but I want to I want to know how, from the devs, how they work. So we'll see. Right. Also, what I'm thinking about here is something like this. Santi pills. What are going to be so special about these Santi pills? Except for different looks. That one looks more like a stabby thing, like a needle. I think I'll probably stick to these two ones because these ones, no, I don't like these. Like I said, I'm going to try every single tier 3 object out anyway, even though whether I like it or not. I just want to give it a go, then I'll besiege, and then I'll stick to the ones that I would like to do on the next siege. So yeah, this one here, if you look, insane away. I don't know how these work, because with tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3, to me, I think they will have to totally rework the sandy pills and the drainage system. So these sandy pills could restore less sanity than these sandy pills, and these could restore less than those. I don't know. It's really weird how they're going to do this, because they got to explain each and every item. Same with salt. How, to me, that's the best one, but why would you have pot salt? I would think the pot salt will be the first and that will be the second. I don't know. It looks to be interesting. But I want to know how they rework salt. But now, this brings me on to the salt rework. I want to talk about the salt. Now, currently, at the moment, the devs and salt between the Wraith as well and the Abarque, these two, I'm going to cross one of them out. These two I want to see balanced with the salt. I'm thinking because with the Wraith never steps through salt. The Wraith is like the sort of ghost that always flies. Well, they used to have the Wraith be allergic to the salt, which made me think of like adding bloody footsteps to it. But then they recently changed the ability to have it as ghost of flight. That means then the Wraith can no longer step in salt. We used to go from, I think it was not stepping salt and stepping salt, not the footsteps. And then, but you could still get a salt interaction until no salt interaction again. And to me, I think it's, why would you have no salt interaction? Yeah, you can place salt down to see if it's stepping it, but it's a waste of time just doing that for seeing it not. To me, it could be an interesting new mechanic that they could add in the game between the Wraith and the Salt. To me, I would love the Wraith to interact with the Salt, but not like any other ghost. The Wraith does not interact with the Salt. But however, how it will work is, to me, when the Wraith flies over the Salt, it takes the Salt with it like a backdraft. It's almost like a backdrafting. Like if you walked on sand thing, you have a backdraft of sand from behind you, or something like that. It's like almost like a backdraft. you blow sand. So if you get a leaf blower and blow the sand around, it'll make a big pile of dust. If you say like if I got a duster and start dusting on my desk, you'll see all the dust particles floating all in the air. Or even if I got an air blower and blowed it where the dust is, it'll blow dust everywhere. That's what I would like to happen with the wraith. When the wraith flies over the salt, it drifts the salt towards the wraith's direction. However, but it never touches the wraith. The wraith never touches it, but it's the backdraft that causes the salt to move, which would be an ideal, unique, like feature and mechanic to have in the game, and then you can technically figure out whether it's wraith or not by not stepping into it, but shifting it. So it's like you're shifting salt. So if you got a box and you got salt in front, and then you move the box in the salt, so towards the salt, and then you kept moving it so it goes over salt. When you move that box back, you see that the salt has shifted. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I would like to see in the feature of the wraith. That would be such a cool mechanic to have for the wraith, and then it's not like you're not there thinking like you're not going to get a photo. It's like different unique salt interaction. And wraith don't have UV any at all, so they don't have any fingerprints. So it's totally completely ideal for the wraith. Right, let's talk about the Abarke. Also, we all know that the Abarke has 6-fingered fingerprints. I would love the Abarke to have 6-toed footsteps as well. And means the means the fingerprints and the footsteps are being combined together to make ultraviolet evidence now. That will be ideal for the Abarke to have 6-toed footsteps, and also not always have footsteps there but have the salt interaction. And maybe the Abarke could step in salt but then leave one foot clear, one foot, and the other foot will be like UV. I don't know how it will work. That would be a nice feature as well for the Abarke to have. So then you can figure out with Abarke. You know, I've got to say, so it's making the salt useful again, like the, like the old day parabolic mic, where the parabolic mic, when they first had the parabolic mic was so useless. They did not add any feature to it at all. It was like boring as heck. But when they buffed the parabolic mic, I was using it every time to find a ghost room, and it was so OP, and still OP today. So I like how the parabolic mic is. So, and you get, so with the parabolic mic, they added some ghosts that can interact with the parabolic mic, such as a banshee can scream on the parabolic mic, and the banshee can only scream on the parabolic mic, and that's a special ability for her. Mullins have more chance to do whispers on the parabolic mic. That's another ghost. So you got 2 ghosts on the parabolic mic, and then you also, on top of that, you have got the Moroi, which if it whispers, it curses you. And same if you have Moroi and you use the spirit box on Moroi, it will curse you. So at least it has 2 ways of cursing you, which is even better. So that's what I would like with the salt. So rather than have it useless and have it just for footstep photos, just make it useful again. So Wraith can shift the salt by its flight speed, and the Abarke can leave. So the Wraith can shift the salt, not stepping it, and the Abarke can do 6-toed footstep photos. And it's the same in the Mimic. So let's talk about the Mimic now. The Mimic can mimic both Wraith and the Abarke. So when the Mimic turns into Wraith, it can do flight. So it'll do the Wraith interaction of shifting salt, but then if it if the mimic um, transforms from Wraith to a Barkay, it'll then start stepping into it. So it'll also make a unique feature and mechanic to the mimic as well, because then you can see whether the ghost is the mimic by just getting the soul. Because you'll be like, oh, that was Wraith, oh no. So you have one soul that is shifted, and then the other soul will be stepped in. You're like, oh, it's a mimic. And that way, you can do a true no evidence challenge without peeking the video cam. That's the way you do it. Also with the candles. Now, also, so that's what I want to see with the soul. I don't know whether any other ghosts, I don't know whether you could add any more abilities with any other ghosts of the soul. It would be nice if they could. Anyway, this. I'm going to talk about this one last because that's going to be thing. Anyway, with the lighters match, obviously you liked it, and I'm hoping if you light a match, that match will not stay on for long, and the match will be consumables. I would say that matches will be consumables. However, I hope that they don't make it so that the matches go down too fast, because if they make it go down too fast, then you're just gonna be you would have matched matches. Also, I would like it if they could add so many in the pack. So like you could have so many matches in the pack, then once you run out of those matches, then you can get another pack of matches and then do that. Because otherwise it'll be completely useless just having one match. And then you go upgrade from the matches to the lighter, which, or then you won't have pack 10, you'll have a lighter, which we're used to now, which won't need you won't need multiple matches, you can just relight it. I don't know how this tier 2 and I don't know how this tier 3 lighter can be better than tier 2. Like with some of the equipment that we are seeing, we don't know how that could be better. Same with the power bar mic. Well, with the power bar mic, I kind of might understand this. The range might be poorer on that one than this one. So the tier 1, poor range, not that good range. Tier 2, much better range. And the tier 3, a much better range. However, I would like it if they could have the power bar mic so that the ghost is you're more likely to capture like the band screen on the tier 3 power bar mic than tier 2. I don't know. Photo cam, old style photos. I don't know how they're going because I don't know whether these old style photo cams contain batteries. They might contain batteries by the flash, but I'm not sure about anything else. We'll see. Tier 2 is what we know now. Tier 3, I do not know about how they're going to work that. Tier 1 candles. I would have thought the tier 1 candles. Well, suppose they could be tier 1 candles because you got candles in the house, which will be thingy. Hold on. Wait. I just suddenly thought, what if, as you upgrade your candles, the candles in the house could be upgraded with those candles? Ooh, maybe that could be a good thing. Now tier 1 looks good. Tier 3 candle looks even better. Now, in the tier 3 candle, look at this. This is what I've been wanting for such a long time. I'm guessing that the tier 3 candle of this will not go out in the rain. I bet you can have this. It'll still go out in your pocket probably, So like if you toggle off it, it'll go out. But if you toggle onto it and then you light it, that candle will not go out. If you're out in the campsite map and it's pouring down with heavy rain and thundering and lightning, that candle will not go out. That's what I'm hoping for. Because if it does that, that'd be such OP. That'd be the best candle in the game. I'll always stick to the tier 3. But I'm always like want candles that do that. Crucifix. I think the crucifixes will have range upgrades as well. Some of these will have more ranges, like the motion sensors will probably have bigger ranges maybe. I don't know how this will be better than that one. I don't know how that one will be better than that one. Tripod, right, tripods. To me, with the tripods, I don't know why you would have, I don't know how this tripod here will be better than that tripod. Apart from it shinier. So I don't know how the tier 3 tripod is going to be better than tier 2. And be... So, it's got to have a unique feature by the way. This one here, old smudge, this has got to be like increased timer on the smudges or calming of the ghost. I do not know. There's two more things that I have explained here. Sound sensors, I don't know how. Now, tier 3 is probably have a symbol on the screen. Tier 2, I don't know how this will work. Tier 1, but I'm thinking like, but I hope they shouldn't increase they might increase the range on these, but I would like one that you can increase and decrease the range, so you can change the range of sound sensors. That would be so cool. And the flashlights, you got tier 1. Oh, so with the flashlights, basically this takes up 2 slots in the truck, this takes up 2 slots in the truck. I'll load it in the map and show you in a minute. This one, we'll always start with this one first, then we'll upgrade to this one, then we'll upgrade to the big boy, which I do not want what the big one is going to be like. But also, I think they're going to add new equipment into the game very soon. I think they're talking about REM pod. That's one I need to talk about. And then I'm going quickly between these items. I don't know what the tier 2 is going to look like. But I don't know how this is going to work. Some of these I don't know how it's going to work. But this one here. Now, this tier 2 item here looks more like a flashlight rather than the camera. To me, I don't know why they're upgrading these head mount cams when no one uses them hardly. I know there's obviously still quite a lot of people use them, but I think the majority of them don't use them. So yeah, they're just dookie. Especially in single player. How are you going to use it in single player if you're just playing on your own? It's so thingy. So to me, what I would do is completely get rid of them and add a new item. Because with the tier 3 flashlight, to me, you could add the tier 3 flashlight here. So the tier 3 could be a head mounted one, and then you could completely add a totally new item there. But then yet again, they could add the UV and the flashlight together. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I would like to see anyway. I don't know whether they're going to fill these containers up with all new evidence, all new equipment as well eventually, but let's just hop into a mission. Now, also what I'm thinking as well is it would be cool if they could have some of these other upgradable items, but obviously they can't. I got health. Right, let's have a look, shall we? I don't remember seeing this appear before. Yeah, it's the same as the truck this one is. That looks like a graveyard. I wish there was no other flashlight here so we could see better. And also, one thing they could also upgrade is when you upgrade your video cam, is this monitor. You know what, I think one thing that we could deserve is a brand new, completely modern monitor, which is much better. You know what, let's just hop in the mission. But before I hop in, let's just see what I've got ideas for. Well, with the sound sensor, I would like alert system on the actual map itself, where the Mayute dial is. But I kind of pretty know where the ghost is just by looking at the sound sensor's chart as it is now, because I've learned myself how to do that. I still think they should have a head-mounted flashlight. That's one thing I would love to see in the game instead of head-mounted camera, because I want them to get rid of the head-mounted cameras because it's so dookie. We're starting the game. Especially want them to add a Phasmo imaging camera because that'd be so cool to have in the game. And basically that's it. I will obviously do an updated one of these when I see more equipment being done. So I'll do an updated one next month, which will be at the end of June. That's probably the only one that I'll be able to do that. So the one at the end of June should be gone on about all the items in the game, hopefully. They need to start getting the weekly devlogs out faster, because if they're going to have the update coming out in July, how on earth are they going to explain everyone? We still got 3 more evidence items coming yet. I was hoping that we'll be on our 6th evidence item on there now. I really need to know how this tier 3 spirit box is going to work. I think they should basically add more, like, say like, all, I mean, let's hop into the mission, let's see, bye-bye to you first. Hope you enjoyed that one, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification, and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye YouTube! Oh, before I go, one more thing, they're gonna add the thermometer as the, start into the start item equipment, and that is required for start items. Obviously, you only get one, and that's what I've been telling. They add all the other ends except for the start item. So that's it. I mean, bye YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, subscribe, and turn on the video, and see you next one. Bye. Right, now we get on into mission. I'm going to be showing you how each item works at the moment, and then we can do a comparison in July. Now for those people watching the VODs, this video will be coming out in July on my main channel. Well, this video will be coming out at the end of June probably, or just before the level reset update comes out. It'll come out then. So the week before that. So basically that's what I want to do. So let's go and say hello to YouTube right now. And hello YouTube and welcome back to Phasmo Game Nation. Today I'm going to be showing you every single item works in the game, and I'm on the best one yet. I'm on friendly ghost mode, so that way I don't use, so the ghost will never hunt. So like I said, I'll never hunt. I'll probably do a couple missions because of the mobile include the evidence in here. Because obviously I'm going to be doing a couple missions in here. I just want to show you all the evidences. Also, the reason why I'm going to go back down to 3 evidences because I want to learn how the ghost is. I want to, because before I want to be the ultimate person, because by far having this on 0, the settings that I got now on like all these settings here, all this is off. Obviously not the fuse bar, but obviously Sandy monitor off. Well, Sandy monitor is off for reasons. However, I am going to have my Sandy at 100%, so I'm going to have the Sandy monitor on for this occasion. We're going to have the, oh, yeah. I don't know why they have it as a 0 modifier when this is clearly the hardest challenge in the game. It'll be on the 0 modifier now because you got Sandy monitor on. Well, it will reduce it a bit. I would have it reduced a little bit because I could have the accuracy monitor on as well, but I'm not going to because I got the EMF. But you can get EMF spiked through the accuracy monitor as well. I'm also going to be, I might have it on as well at the same time. Weather random. The behind spots none because it's on friendly ghost mode, so I don't need any hind spots. Now obviously means we're going to get our level reset. I'm going to have the breaker on, but I'm going to have it off for this time. I'm not on any curse possessions, I'm not on any, well normally, well at the end of this I want to have all, so I want to have 0, 1, yes, I want to have that off, I want to have that off and that off. And these are settings that I want to eventually be a pro at. I want to be a pro at just this custom difficulty alone. Figure out the ghost, no evidence, no curse lessons, no hunt, no victory equals, no hunt button, no Sandy monitor, no activity monitor, so you won't know whether your Sandy is going up and down. However, I could have it on, and sometimes I want to have 0% sanity. I think I might just keep my sanity at 100 because it makes it hard to find the ghost. And it means that I won't be playing on, I won't be having the crucifixes. But also I have made a custom 2 where I'll have lose items on death off, but the friendly ghost off. So then that way I can get hunted. So that's basically my 2 go-to ones. So Without further ado, let's get on into this. But for today, I'm going to have my evidence up to 3 so I can hopefully explain about every single evidence item. We're going to play a couple games. We're also going to have this down to 0 at one point to show you how you can do it by using secondary evidence as well as first evidence. Because what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be making another video series where I have Friendly Ghost on 3 evidences and Friendly Ghost on with 2 evidences and pump that down to 1 evidence and then 0 evidence. And that way it helps me get used to the ghost abilities. It'll help me get used to all the ghost abilities even with Friendly Ghost on, and hopefully I'll be a pro. At the moment, let's start with 3, let's go, and have I, hold on, let me just check to see if yeah, I need those 2 on. Let's go up into Tanglewood, and now this one, I'm also going to add in, all these. Now I'm not going to be using them, but I'll be showing you every single item one by one, how each one works, and how I think, and which one's the worst and which one's the best. Obviously the tripod with the camera, obviously I can't really show you that much that thing, but I'm going to show you more anyway. So let's hop into the game. Now of course I'm not going to lose anything here. People saying that there's no risk, so really it's pointless. I've suggested an idea for, we're not going to be doing any objectives except for the parabolic microphone, which we're not going to earn any money from this mission anyway. It doesn't matter, so I don't mind about not completing objectives. Same with foes, don't mind messing with foes, but what I want to see gone is these. Now, where the candles are now, you got 1, 2, 3. I don't know how you can fit 4 of the tier 3 candles. Because obviously each one has to have a candle. Obviously these will be shuffled round. Because don't forget, these flashlights, I don't know which side of these flashlights are going to be now. But I'm assuming that these thermos will be coming over this side now. After the rework. That will probably be next to the camera, and then they'll probably move salt up to where the thermos is, and then they'll probably shift this. To me, I would shift the. I do wonder how they're going to fit all the items on. Because the smudge sticks are a lot bigger when you go to tier 3. They'll be round balls. To me, I think they might need a longer truck. I think they were going to make some alterations to the truck anyway, so let's go and hop into the game. We start off with this. Let's say we start off with this. But this one here, if you look at it now. Look at it. Oh, the camera's broken by the way. They broke the camera again, so it didn't start from this. But look at this. Look how weak this is. Alright. Let me compare this to Look at the range. Now, the tier 3 is going to be even a bigger range than much brighter, I would say. So, yeah. And no trick. E. Don't need to crouch down. E. And a head-mounted flashlight will be a lot better because then you can carry 3 things in at once then instead of carrying 2 things. Also, so the flashlight is okay. I don't need to speak about the flashlight. You know what the flashlight is going to be. This is what it is now, but we need to get some evidence. So, also I'm going to get a photo cam, standard photo cam photos. So I'm going to take one of them. Right, let's go in with the EMF. This is why I want to compare the EMF to the parabolic mic and the sound sensors. But I can't do sound sensors on this one because sound sensors is a bit too... I know where to place them on each one, but Ridgeview is best for the sound sensors, and I'll show you that. Well, let's just go and do classic one. Now remember, nice, no, by the way, that's... And I like how they made it. Oh god, I turned the sprint off, didn't I? Doesn't matter. Should that does. Are you kidding? The bone and the... Came on over this way. Wait. Okay, I don't know which door it took. We definitely found the bone. It doesn't matter about the bone though, where are you? What door are you touching me in? Are you in here? Now, I might get jump scared in here because of the... I think it is in here because that door is open. See? This is where I can't find the ghost room. No touching doors. Ghost. Right. See, I can't see it touching any doors. I think it's in that room because it's touched that door there. I can't hear it. Now we're gonna look at the active chart to see if it's still doing stuff right now. But it's very quiet. Yeah, it's a very quiet ghost. And looking at my sanity, I'm down to 80%. Not when I'm down this far, I normally take an anti-pill. But means I'm on friendly ghost mode, that doesn't even matter. Now, obviously I will have to I won't be using the crucifixes or the smudges because obviously I'm on friendly ghost mode, so they won't be hunting. So, oh, that, wait a second, is this an Oni? No, Shade. That's an even far spot right there. Go on shift. Johnson. Goes. Wait, is that the kitchen? Found you. Wait. What? Is this a polter? How did the toothbrush get all the way from there to there? Hello? This is a poltergeist. Oh, how joy. So if I had no evidence here right now, I would instantly know. Just took something. Did it just took that book again? Probably did. Anyway, if I had the evidence right now, I'll instantly know that was a poltergeist because of the huge heat and the big polter explosions. I think that is more like need to be a poltergeist. So, yeah. Let's go and now the way if now I want to take in the glow stick because I want to show you how. Now if this is the poltergeist, it should leave some fingerprints. So grab this glow stick. Turn off our flashlight, check on the doors, check on the light, door, window, no fingerprint. No, just ooh. Oh, no poltergeist. Hello, okay, could be a bark, eh? Right. So, wait. True interaction? Okay, that can't be poltergeist because poltergeist definitely has fingerprints. Okay, okay. Interesting. Phasmo. This is a great useful tool to get the but soon we'll be like, I wonder how this is going to work because you turn it on and off, but how are you going to click it? Because you got to click, you got to add another button to it to click it, to do it. Wait, that's the door and probably too late now. What? Okay, dude, you're like a furry ghost. Wait a second here. What the? What? This has gotta be a poltergeist. What's happening with those huge foes, man? Okay, dude. What? We gotta get the spirit box in there. It's gotta be a spirit box. So the poltergeist is fingerprint, spirit box, and ghost fighting. Right, we need the ghost fighting and the spirit box in there because I have got all the evidence selected and I've applied it. So I don't know why it's not. And it turned off the breaker. No, it just turned off that light. Well, I could deal with it. Hello, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Ah, we got spirit box. Come on, there's gotta be fingerprint. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, so we got fingerprints. So it is a poltergeist then. We gotta get the right booking. It's gotta be polter. I'm telling you, it's a polter. Oh my god, what a good way to start. So basically the fingerprints, and also let me just get in salt. So this is the fingerprints ghost, right? Salt. Fingerprints is not going to be known as fingerprint number. And now let's turn off the breaker because this light has gone out. You son of a gun. Yeah. So if we put the salt here, here and here. Turn the breaker back on. That light is now on, you see? See? That's where I can tell the breaker's off now. Because that light won't be on no more. That should step in salt and theory. Now, also let's get in the writing book because it likes to throw. So I need to find out where the ghost is. So if it turns off the breaker now, I can tell that light. Breaker's done because that light's done. But before when it used to turn off the breaker, that light still will be on. And it used to always annoy me when I'm going to get more so. See, I can instantly, some of the ghosts I can instantly tell what they are. Okay. Well, let's continue because I don't have to take a sandy pill at all if I don't want to because obviously my. Are you blinking kidding me? Stop! Turn off the breaker, you pea! There you go. What's that for? Now the ghost knows that I haven't got a phone cam now, so I'm sure I'll grab another. That's one thing. When the ghost does the I don't know whether I got the ghost event on low, that's probably why he hadn't done the ghost event, but I know that is the poltergeist. For sure. Right, we're just gonna get me another photo cam. And we get me another wine book as well. I'm 100% convinced. And another thing I know, it's not a wraith. It can't be racing Wraith. Now, it could still be dots, could be still a phantom, but I doubt that. It's no way a mimic, I doubt that. And it's not freezing Wraith, so it can't be a mimic. Now, I don't know where, Let's do both of them, but on these tables here. Alright. If the ghost wants to do a quick ghost then he can. No, I don't think, yeah. I can deal without no flashlight. The ghosts ain't gonna hunt. This is what I like. Friendly ghosts, trying to figure out the ghost. It's very hard, but with the evidence, it makes it a bit easier. But me, just leave a light on there. One dot there. Could still be a dotsy ghost, but I don't think it is. Based by this throwing. Oh, you goddamn ghost. It's a good job I went outside to grab my flashlight, isn't it, you stupid ghost? Stop turning off the breaker! God damn it. Uh Right, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to camp because I'll be able to see the ghost doing stuff. This is why I would love a supermarket for a poltergeist. You'll be supermarket for a poltergeist is going to be a death sentence for anyone who is going to do it in the hunt. Because if you are down the aisle and there's loads of items on shelves, as soon as the poltergeist does the pole explosion, you're dead. You're instantly hunt because you're 0% sanity. Right. Excuse me. I haven't seen any dots. Hey ghost, do a bolt to eat. Throw something. What's his name? Jessica Martin. Throw something. Wrong thing to do. Got ya! Ha! Three-star ghost bow! And I know it's not a phantom, so it is a poltergeist. Now, do a poltergeist explosion or yeet. This is why I love poltergeist so much. She was right on top of me. I'm actually the 0% sanity now. And this is what I like. Now, of course, if I had no evidence on at all, and no evidence, I absolutely knew this would be a poltergeist. But I need that pulp to throw to do it. But of course, it could change ghost room. Actually, I don't need this no more. I hadn't wrote in the book yet. Ghost? Where are you? God damn it, you bling go. Now I know where you moved to. That's completely clear. I... This is definitely a poltergeist. I know where you are now. I will get you to write my book. One way or another. You'll write in my book. Write in the book! I don't know why I'm trying to force it to write in the book. I already know it's a poltergeist. All I need now is I just need the ghost writing evidence. Write in the book. There you go. It would be cool if you could have these on multiple glass. Yes, write in the book. Write in the book. Write in the book. Come on. Write in the book. Yes! Let's go! I knew it! There you go. It was a poltergeist. And there you go, it's wrote in both books at the same time. Boom. Okay. This is why poltergeist is so epic. I love the poltergeist. See? With no evidence, and I had this. If only if I had the evidence, I would have figured this ghost out with no evidence. Poltergeist straight off the bat, boof. And that'd be my first no evidence challenge. And there you go. Friendly ghost mode. I didn't even need the evidence. I just knew it was a poltergeist. And there you go. Oh god. Let me quickly show off the parabolic mic real quick. There you go. He's being super active now, he is. Au revoir, goodbye. I'll let you be active. That's how you get the poltergeist. There you go. Now, that would have earned me 50 bucks. Why? That would have earned me more than 50 bucks if I didn't have a reward modifier. So, that was it. That was a poltergeist, a very nice poltergeist there. Let's do one in victory real quick and then we'll leave there and let's go and do one. Let's ready up. Add all the items in. Start. Now for this one, I'm going straight in with sound sensors and I'm going to show you how sound sensors work. And I've showed you this many times before. So way with sound sensors, objects going to be dark. So we've got candle, crucifix and hunt. Those two won't be done, we'll just get the candle. Now, sound sensors, very easy to use. Once you know how it works, it works. So this detects a range around there. And this is a very good map to do it. Let me show you real quick. Of course it will be very dark. On there. Obviously. Now I heard the door touch there, but I'm just going to ignore that door touch. I'm ignoring that door touch. Don't flipping care about door touching. Because I'm using sound sensors. Even though I know where the ghost is, I'm still not going to do it. Plus, yeah, you could just get a door touch straight away and then you don't need to use sound sensors. Wrong. You can still use sound sensors even though if you know where the ghost is. But I'm doing it the proper way and I'm pretending those aren't happening. Those are just non-existent. This is how I would have done it. So obviously I need a photo camera as well just in case the ghost shows itself. I do need a flashlight at the same time, but I can't carry a flashlight as well these three items. So obviously VR players can carry more, but still. Now this one's going to go upstairs. Now when I'm playing this in normal mode, now before we go back in, because I forgot my flashlight obviously. Now, and also I can't use the parabolic mic yet. Now as you can see that's the EMF 5 straight off the bat there. So we can fill that in. But I'm not, because it could be something else. It could be a poltergeist throw. It could be something else, which I'm not going to. So right, the way this sound sensor works, that's a bit too, is if you look where they are, they're just touching, aren't they? So in this, between this little gap, you can see hallway. So this one's a hallway one, and this one's a kitchen one. And you can see the kitchen up there, 0. The hallway, spiking. Way basement, 0. Upstairs hallway, 0. Well, look, upstairs hallway has now gone up because obviously that sound there. So the sound sensor up here has triggered by the sound happening downstairs a little bit. Obviously, it was a loud enough sound that you could hear it from downstairs. But we know that the ghost is up here, down here, because obviously I heard the door touch, and obviously you could actually hear. But however, look how the kitchen one is now spiking because the ghost has roamed from this location to this, into this, from this area where the sound sensor is to this sound sensor area in the kitchen one. Now it's doing spiking this kitchen one up, and which is spiking the upstairs hallway at the same time. That's how it's working. And so if that goes roam from this kitchen to here hallway, it'll trigger that like it just did there. It showed you it's like it knows what I'm doing. So it's walking between the kitchen and hallway, just so it's walking between there. That's where the ghost is walking between. That's how you know the ghost there. Now the next thing, once I know I've located the ghost, I then go here, grab this parabolic, and go in with the parabolic. And then this should help me detect the room. This, I'm also showing this because of people with disabilities that have one ear that they can't hear out of. Like I can't hear out of my left, I only can hear out of my right. I can now hear a very tiny little bit from my left. Now, I scan this round until I get a reading. There's a door touch there. Ah, see, look. That was a 2. 2.3. There you go. It's around this area. See? Parabolic, mic. Obviously you heard it when I came in. You can find it straight away. But I'm just trying to demonstrate on how you use it. So that's why I totally ignored it. I knew the activity was there. I knew the ghost was there. But I just wanted to demonstrate. Okay? So now we put this down. Ah. Are you flipping kidding me? What? No way. Oh my god. Are you no way. I'm not gonna have another poltergeist in a row. No. It could still be a mimic though. It could still be a mimic. And that's one thing I want to check now. Now the mimic will have orbs. But we're going to check that in a minute. We're going to do an EMF spike. I don't want to get the ghost photo. I don't want to get the bone. Ah, and the brake is off. I think, no, this one has a set switch thing. I haven't turned the brake on yet. There's 1, 2, 3 places. Three places where the brake can spawn. Ah, nice one. That one. That one. Okay, let's go and grab a UV. I think this might be another poltergeist because of that yeet. But I'm not sure. Now, one thing I gotta say is Camp Woodwind is the absolute best map in the whole game to get a poltergeist on. Because you will be able to see something thrown from one end to the other end. And that is great. Now, I'm not going to use the glow stick. We're going to use the UV light this time. Instead of the glow stick. This is the second tier, by the way. This is going to become the second tier. We've already got the second tier flashlight. And don't worry, I'm going to do some challenges or with tier 1 Equipment tier 2, equipment and tier 3, equipment, then we're going to mix them up. No. Ah, okay, right, there's no fingerprints unless it's on the other side. Just moved in the door. Oh, there you go. It's not a pop gun. Did I get the ghost in one of those photos? No, I did not. That's fine. I'm not going to get any money off them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, we have established it's not a poltergeist because it's MF5. So, and it's not a mimic because it's MF5 as well. So, what else can throw at large ranges? Oni could be an Oni, but then again, I'm not sure whether Oni can do eats no more. Huge eats, but I don't think that's the case. I think the Oni is mainly about the ghost vent. Yeah, I think that's why it is. Yeah. But we knew it was MF5, but anyway, so let's go and... I don't think it was freezing either. This is what you have if we have no sprint. I'm turning sprint off because there's no... Okay, I got a job to do later, okay. And if that's going to let's go. So we know the area, but the ghosts can still roam around because I've actually made it roaming high, so it can still roam around. That's why I'm using sound sensors. In this room, it's 1.4. Is it going to go down lower? It's just left. Here. Now, with this Phasmo, you're not going to be doing this. It's not going to be updating soon. So they're going to rework it totally. Now, this ghost is now wandering around. But that, I don't know where that cup was. If that cup was there, then it's not a poltergeist. But if that cup wasn't there, then I would say that might be a poltergeist. But it isn't a poltergeist because we ruled that out because of the EMF5. And I think I'm going to rule out freezing because it's not getting below 0, or at least 1, so it's not freezing. I think this is going to be the last game, so nice to know. And also, hold on, this could also be a shade because it's not doing anything now. Even though it's still spiking in the kitchen, it's not doing anything. So it could also be a shade. But then it might not be because the ghost vent. Okay. We can check that later. Let's go and get a rain book. Well, let's go and check for Orbeez. I want to check for Orbeez. I want to check for Orbeez. I haven't used the photo cam, the video cam yet. Now this is a much better picture quality. I can smell the dinner already a little bit. So it probably won't be long before dinner will be ready. Let's turn off the flashlight for better immersive. Where is the cooking stuff? Ah. What? Hello! Oh my god, that's gonna be a highlight of the day. Hello, outside world. Right. I know someone might join. Now I can't see any orbs unless it's in the kitchen. But then again, the sound sense in the kitchen, it doesn't mean it's necessarily in the kitchen. I have to find it with a parabolic mic. Unless it touches the door, then I can find it with the EMF. Now, Goryos can never roam. So with the high roam median, I don't think it's orbs, by the way. I can't see any orbs. So yeah, I'm going to say no orbs. So which means if there's no orbs, it'll either be... I must find this breaker. Let me find this breaker real quick. God damn it, it's downstairs in the basement. Now with the basement you can't hit anything above now. So I always know that it's not done this area, so I know it's on the other side. What? Let me just get the brake on real quick. Well, these pictures then. Nice pictures, by the way. Let's put the flashlight on just in case he turns it off. Now, I know he's not in the basement. Ah! Oh, I'll turn them on. Aha, not a mare. It can't be a mare anyway, so... Now, if it turns the breaker off, I know it's not a Jinn. I don't think it's a Jinn anyway. Let's rule out some... not freezing, not fingerprints, not Jinn ray, not ghost orbs. Ah. Now! Let's get the salt. I think I might be witnessing wait a bit. Now, obviously, they both have spirit box. So let's go and use the spirit box, and then we're going to have a look at the other. What did I just tell you? Wait, no. I'm turning the outdoor light on. Why is the ghost chucking stuff outside? Oh, god damn it, ghost! Stop turning off breaker! Before I go down there, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friend? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friend? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Nice. So I knew it was that. Let's go and get the breaker back on. Turn this off. And they both got split box and even 5. So now the thing is, it could have done the vapor bit and turned off breaker. Damn you, ghost! Now I can see whether it turns off the brake or not. But sometimes that ghost can just turn off that light. And I know it's not only now. Now this is where the salt is going to be absolutely crap. Now where I'm going to place the salt is between these two rooms here. If it steps in them, I know it's spit. If it doesn't, it's a vape. But then, so this is why I think it's so easy to do it. Right, I'm not going to, so let's get Brian Book in there. Is it even writing? Yeah. We're not going to get this ghost, so we'll get the dots in there as well. We're going to use a candle, obviously we're going to get the candle objective. I'm going to check that. I haven't set any salt. But now, if you look here, I can use the camera. Without just writing the book. Now, of course, the ghost might not be there. It might be in the other room. But who knows? I don't know where the ghost is, by the way. But you know what? I want to set up another camera. Now we can switch between this cam. We can still see the dots there. getting those dots in mine. And this ghost is doing nothing. To me, it could be a classic Spirit, because Spirits are quite kind of quiet. I think Wraiths is more or less likely to just... I'm not looking at dots, you know, I don't want to look at the dots. Because if it is a Wraith, I don't see the dots. Turn off flashlight. I can see the dots on here. We won't step through the soul. There's just 3 dots through there. Was that just something being thrown there, or was that just... There you go, it is a Wraith. And it blew up the candle at the same time. Oh my god. Oh my god. So the dots go onto the candle, it blows out the candle. Absolute genius. I love that interaction right there. That was absolutely epic. And with the sound sense as well, we could have easily worked out that it was a Wraith by it teleporting from the kitchen to the hallway. But you won't know that unless you look at these. This is why I think the sound sense is so good. Because they're just touching right, so you can see when the ghost walks in one area to the other area and back to the other area. And if you this upstairs hallway can hear a fraction of sound what's happening downstairs. If there is a very big loud sound that happened downstairs, say like it was a big bang or something, that sound sensor would have heard it from upstairs, but only heard a tiny fraction of it. So yeah, that's how you figure out that. And it's Gregory Petit. Oh my god, imagine if that was Gregory Dixon, CJ's girlfriend. Oh my god, that'd be so... So that's how you figure it out. And with the Wraith, I said... Now, this gives me a chance to talk about what I want to see for the Wraith, actually. It actually gives me a good chance, and it just turned off the breaker. As you can see, the outdoor light is off. But it doesn't matter, I'm going to speak about this now. This is what I would like to see. The Wraith, they're going to adjust the salt anyway. With the Wraith cannot step through any of this salt part at all because it is a ghost of flight. But however, my new idea is that I would love to, for the Wraith, to as it flies over the salt, it actually creates a backdraft of the salt and it shifts the salt along with the Wraith. And therefore, the Wraith is not actually touching the salt because it's flying over it. And thank you for disturbing me. Oh, please. And where, like then, the Wraith flies over that salt, never steps in it, but it takes the backdraft of the flight of the Wraith will create a little trail or something like that. It's almost like if I put a box on it and I shove that box on there, it'll shove the salt that way. If I shoved it back, you'll see it be shoved. So, same with the backdraft. If I was going to get like a little cloth or something to dust off for service, you see the dust goes everywhere. Well, the salt, it's not going to be like that. If I started say like if I started sweeping the salt, you see it'll shift. that one see. You see the dots there? So that one I would like to see. And it can class as a salt interaction as well, because and it's a unique ability to the Wraith that can shift the salt, but not step in it. Now another unique feature they're going to do is the fingerprints. So like this UV here, you look for fingerprints and footsteps, right? However, only fingerprints is an evidence, right? But footsteps is not. However, after when the level reset happened in the new update, the fingerprints and footsteps all will be combined into UV evidence. So this will no longer say fingerprints, it will say ultraviolet. So that is now going to be both fingerprints and footsteps included in both evidence. The other ghosts will have still step in salt but have no footsteps. However, this is where it will be a great idea to create this a new ability for the Wraith where it shifts the salt by the backdraft of its flight rather than having it not do anything with the salt at all. But and it can't step in it because if you look here, the Wraith used to step in the salt, but now they altered the description of the ghost and they made it like a ghost of flight, so it will always avoid it. But what I'm thinking, if they're a ghost from flight, surely the flight could shift the salt away. That's what I was like, because it can't touch the ground. And another thing is, they can also be like a mining as well, because if it goes like flight, surely you can't hear footsteps. That's another thing. Yeah, I think that's one thing. So that's what I want to see. It can't be trapped by footsteps, but the Wraith are afraid of salt and will actively avoid it. But it'll leave a trail. Even though it's avoiding the salt, it will leave a trail. But no, with the Abarque, like when it has that six-fingered fingerprint, they could make a six-toed footstep for the Abarque, because I believe they're going to just if they're going to have the footsteps and the fingerprint classed as one evidence as you ultraviolet, they might as well just that as well. So yeah, that's what I would like to see in the game. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'm going to call it here. Thank you for being listening. Wait, you just stepped. It just stepped, but there's no soul. So where did it step? I heard it. It goes to flight, so it should not leave any footsteps at all. So, anyway, without being said, clearly let me take my last until. And the first run, I had a poltergeist, absolute crack of a poltergeist. And if I was doing no evidence, I would have seen that was poltergeist. If I was doing no evidence near, I would have seen it. That was a big spike there. There you go. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed that one. And let's see the thing. Wait. There you go. There you go.
Welcome back.
That was
This
vague.
job's ready for you.
Nice. Couldn't find the bone. Didn't even get the bone, it doesn't matter. There you go. It was vague. Hope you enjoyed that one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel for the video, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye YouTube. Bye. Bye YouTube. And that's what I'm going to put there for this morning, because I'm sure today is going to be ready very soon. So I don't want to go on more. However, I will see you later on this afternoon with some introspect, and hopefully we'll continue from there. So join me then. I'll be doing it. It'll be about 4 o'clock when I'll be going on. And so and as you see, I haven't been on Dark 4 today because I was too tired. I had a late night last night, so I thought I won't be able to concentrate on that. So anyway, I'll see you after dinner, later on after dinner. See you then. Bye, Twitch. It's afternoon. See you later this afternoon. Bye.